It's another My Jeep update, and the crankshaft position sensor was tough.
My Jeep update for Saturday morning. Okay, I got my motor mounts in and transmission mount, but I'm a little puzzled here. I'm gonna have to double check to make sure they sent the right one. Now I'm naive on this, and I may be wrong, but motor mount, I think transmission mount, and I would assume that these two would have been identical, but they're not. I'm gonna double check before I start messing with them, and that way if they send me the wrong ones, I can get them back and get the right ones in my Jeep out. And good afternoon, this is on my Jeep update for Saturday the 26th. And yesterday, Friday, I worked about a half a day on trying to get my new crankshaft shift sensor installed, and ran into a roadblock. I was about the only thing I accomplished. I got the bolt out, but I could not get the sensor to bulge. I sprayed it down, and I ordered me a pair of long needle nose pliers, and maybe they'll help me get that thing out. And today, since about 8:30 this morning, I've been working on my motor mounts and transmission mount. And actually, the only thing I was able to do is get the old transmission mount pulled. And there it is, laying on the floor right there. That's the old one. And there's the new one, waiting to get installed. So anyway, I stopped there. Anyway, it took me a while to get that old one out. Like me, when you guys watch YouTube videos and see how some of these guys get these things out real easy, be prepared, because it wasn't easy for me. That transmission mount, the problem I had there is the 4 upper bolts didn't want to bulge. It was all I could do with a breaker bar and a cheater pipe to break them. And then I was able to get my impact and a swivel on them and get them out. But it took me, I guess I worked on an hour and a half to 2 hours breaking those bolts and then getting them out. And I stopped there after getting that mount out. I decided to do some cleaning underneath there while I have everything open. Anyway, get a little light here. You can see I got that transmission mount out. Again, there's all the mounts, old ones, with the old transmission mount, new one, and the new motor mount. Okay, get back over here. That might have been a little faster. Okay, the 4 bolts that I had a problem with are those 4 that hold the transmission mount right up there on the bottom of the transmission. Those things were tough. It kicked my rear end. I had to use a breaker bar with a cheater pipe to break them to get them started. And then I was able to use my impact with a swivel and then zip them right on out. But it took me over an hour to break those things. That's how tough they were. And I had to get in the right position to do it. Those forward ones were a little tighter. So anyway, I did get them out, and this is where I'm going to stop today. I did mix me up some strong degreaser with some detergent and Clorox, and I sprayed the hell out of everything. The way I like to do it is every time I do some work, I like to paint as I go. I like to keep the at least looking neat. You can see that I got my transfer case. I painted it last time. I was underneath there doing some work. And I'm not finished with it. I will put it when I'm finished with get these mounts in. I will give it another coat. I'll put my ID plate on it where it belongs, and I'll do some painting. And this might be it's an old Jeep, but it don't look too bad underneath, especially with the cleanup and painting I've been doing. I don't like it, even as old as it is, many miles I got on it. I don't want it to look like it came out of a junkyard. And I'll update here shortly. Here's my Jeep final update for Saturday, and as you can see, I put installed the zone extended end links, sway bar end links. Haven't mounted them yet. I'm just got them hanging there. That'll be something I'll do a little bit later when I finish with the motor mounts. I just went ahead and installed the bushings and got them ready, and the driver's side is in the same position. Okay, that's it for Saturday. I may go ahead and post this video. I don't want it to get too long, just to give you an update. And it is, I'm running into some roadblocks slowing me down, but I am making a little bit of progress. My Jeep out for Saturday.